Hi, I'm Rebecca and this is my vlog. Usually it's about knitting. There's some knitting. I haven't moved that yet. I think it's kind of cute though. Nobody's bothering it. Like people are leaving it alone and it's kind of just a cute little thing, I guess, in my vlogs. I am 40 years old. I live in Silverdale, Washington with my 5 kids and my 2 dogs, one of which is starving to death at my feet right now. And I have a boyfriend and yeah, we all live together, which is really exciting. Having 7 people in the same house is super fun. My daughter is homesick today and that kind of sucks because I was gonna go for a walk and now I can't. So yeah, that's basically everything going on in my life right now. I called the orthodontist as a follow-up from yesterday and they were super nice about it. It was fine. Got them rescheduled. It just really sucks to reschedule the orthodontist because, you know, you got to go in and get your teeth adjusted. And so now they're going to be like 2 weeks behind on that because I already had to reschedule. They were supposed to go this week earlier and they were sick. So, what else? I threw that foundation in the trash. I got tired of trying to make it work. It wasn't working. It's the worst thing that I've ever put on my face in the whole world. Yeah, there you go. I threw that in the trash. And these are my pajamas. Purple hat. This is what I wore to the bus stop, except I wore a coat so nobody knew it was my pajamas. Yeah, I've been looking at Ravelry patterns for Advent. I've done a lot of that. That's basically what I have been doing. My Advent is very serious. It's very important to me. It's like the, you know, West Knits Mystery Knit Along is like #1 most important knitting thing, and then Advent. See, so because here's the thing with Advent. I like knitting stuff for Advent that no one else is making because I don't know why. Like, I don't know why I'm like that. Why can't I just knit the same thing as everybody else and call it a day? No, can't do that. So when you're looking for an Advent calendar, you have to consider the fact that you have like 480 grams of yarn to work with, not even including the full skein at the end. And so that's a lot. You're like 5 skeins of yarn basically, and you have to figure out what you're gonna do. It has to be manageable sections. It has to be enough where each color gets to shine on its own. It has to be interesting enough to keep going. It has to not have too many stripes of like, or sections of another solid color mixed in with it, because then now you're knitting twice as much every day. It's a lot, and I have 2 Advent calendars to work with, so it's gonna be stressful finding something. I don't know why I'm like that. I don't know why. I feel like I could just pick some kind of pattern that was made for Advent and call it a day, but that's not fun. That's not as fun. It's still fun. It's just not as fun. You know, just reimagining things that are not made for minis and making them work somewhat. I don't know. That's more fun, right? I think so. I have some yarn coming in the mail today. I almost never buy yarn. And if I do buy yarn, it is for the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along or from Knit Picks. And so I have a skein of yarn coming from Dragon Horde Yarn today. That's really exciting. It's in the chocolate oranges colorway. I'll show it to you tomorrow. I'm really excited. I'm the kind of person where the name of the yarn matters like more than the color. If you dye something and call it chocolate oranges, I'm gonna buy it 100%. No question. It's done, sold. It doesn't even have to look good. Of course, it's Dragon Horde Yarn and her yarn does look good, but you could dye the most beautiful skein in the world and call it denim. I'm not buying it. I refuse to buy any skinny yarn called denim. And also any kind of yarn that has like sunset in the name, probably not buying that. I don't care. It could be beautiful. I'm not buying it. Sunset and denim are just the 2 words that just set me off, and I'm like, no. But you call it chocolate oranges, 100%. I am there. I buy yarn solely based on the name, like 90% of the time. So, Lola Bean had some yarn that was called like I'm a Little Lad Who Loves Berries and Cream, which is some TikTok viral thing that I personally can't stand, but I bought that for my daughter because she likes that kind of stuff and I thought it was funny, and I bought 3 skeins of that just for her birthday because it's funny, right? Like, I'll buy anything. I have no standards as long as it's not denim or sunset. That was a long ramble. Let's see, what else is happening to me? Nothing. All the orthodontist, I threw away the foundation. I have yarn coming in the mail today. I can't take a walk today because my daughter is sick, and that's a bummer. Once I get in the habit of going on walks, I like look forward to it, but it's a nice day too. It's like we're in a dry, sunny, cold period, which is amazing for walking, and I can't go. So I'm kind of sad about that. But my dog isn't. My dog's a Mastiff, so he's really large, and they're really lazy, so he doesn't actually enjoy going on walks with me at all. But I make him go anyway, just for security. I live in a really safe neighborhood where a lot of women walk alone, but you never know, you know. It's always like, I have Barbara Walters' voice in my head all the time, being like, oh yeah, it was just a normal Tuesday in a town where nobody could have expected. You know what? So I bring my dog, okay, or pepper spray. But pepper spray is a one-trick pony, and you have to pay attention to where the wind is blowing, because that's an important thing when it comes to pepper spray. So you gotta, you know, pay attention. Dog doesn't care what way the wind is blowing. So, and other dogs too, right? Like I always get scared somebody's mean ass dog is gonna be out and attack me. So if I have a dog, he can, it's my dog, right? Good luck. So, you know, the thing about having a creative hobby and being into that, I guess, is that it's gonna ebb and flow, and it can't flow if it doesn't ebb, right? So it's okay. It ebbs and flows. It'll come back. It'll come back. I've been worried about Advent, and not worried, but kind of thinking about Advent. I have a pair of socks on the needles that I could be knitting. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll take a break from knitting or from searching for Advent patterns. I have like 15 in my queue right now. Not in my queue, but 15 like saved to consider. There's a lot to consider, so I need to make a really good choice. It doesn't matter because I'm not gonna wear it anyway. That's the funny thing, is like I don't really wear scrappy projects. I barely wear the non-scrappy ones, and so I'm not gonna wear it. It doesn't actually matter, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, maybe I'll just knit on my sock and turn on Netflix. I don't usually watch TV, but I feel like I could watch TV with a sock. Yeah, my goal for today is to make sure I make dinner. I've been kind of focused on that. I did make dinner yesterday. Make dinner. I have a Fitbit that reminds me to get up and move. If I haven't, it's 250 steps an hour is the goal there. And that's like 3,000 steps a day. So my goal is to not ignore that and to actually get up off the couch, and so I don't get blood clots or something. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. This is kind of a bummer. I don't really have anything to talk about. You're kind of watching what I do all day. I sit on right here and look at my phone. Thanksgiving is next week. I'm very excited about that. I'm going to my mom's house like I always do. I don't know. I have no reason to be this down, except for the fact that I do have bipolar, and with that comes the down times for no reason, which is cool. Love that for me. Yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna stop sitting here and being like, I don't know. Unless I can come up with something in the next 5 seconds. Nope, got nothing. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow, and hopefully I have like at least a sock or something to talk about. So anyway, if you made it this far, I love you. You're my #1 fan. Stupid. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.